Okay, welcome to the fourth section of the Sheffield Round Walk. I've just finished the Sheaf Valley section, so now I'm on to the Sheaf Valley section, and I'm on Abbeydale Road South at the minute at Dore and Totley train station, so I'm still bloody miles away from home, and yeah, so I've got about a quarter of the walk left to do, and my feet are alright actually. Yeah, I expected them to be worse than what they are. I might suffer tomorrow, but well, let's do it then. I look like I'm going to be climbing for most of this section, so this might be a tough one. Might go and have a look at Dore and Totley train station, see if there's a toilet. That would be useful. Let's do it. No toilet, so have to keep on going, and hopefully, I'm not sure where the left turn is, so I'm just going to keep walking up this road and hope that I'll come across a sign that tells me to turn left. There is a road down there, but I couldn't see any sign for the Sheffield Round Walk, so I'm going to keep going up here and see if I can spot one. There we go, there is a sign there, Sheffield Round Walk. Alright, so again, found the sign pretty easy. Just walked up 20well Lane for a couple of 100 yards over the rail tracks, and this is where we need to be. So, what's it called? Forgotten already. That's how good my memory is. Lady Spring Wood. I've got a feeling there's going to be a lot of uphill in here. Yep, as expected. I'll tell you what though, this I mean, the sign was telling me to come through here, this gate, and then there was a path going down to the left. I knew that wasn't going to be where I needed to go, but even so, that's how you put signs up for a walk. It's been absolutely amazing. It's been fantastic, this one. Not had to bother with the map, a couple of points and that was it. You literally can't get lost on this one. You just keep on going until you see the next sign, and they're always there. Bloody hell. You watch, I bet it's this all the way up until bloody Graves Park. Oh, bugger. Bloody hell, that's steep. I just realised I didn't stop for a rest after the third part, so I am due another sit down to rest my feet. Oh, if only I could find a nice oh, look at this. Look at this. What a lovely bench. Goodbye, lovely old bench. You served me well. Right, back on the trail. Don't know what's just beyond this. Find out soon, I guess. Well, after the initial climb, it's been pretty straight so far. In fact, it's even gone downhill, which is a bit of a worry because I know I've got to get right back up to Norton, so I think there's a lot more uphill climbing after this. It's very quiet here. I've only seen 2 people in the whole time I've been in here. A dog walker and a jogger. Not seen a sign for a while, but I'm not worried about that because it's been really good so far and there's not been any really real alternative routes where I've got confused, so I'm just going to keep going, and I'm presuming at some point there'll be one of those helpful little signs telling me which way to go next. Right on cue. No idea where I am right now. I mean, I don't know, that was Dore and Totley right down there, and I'm heading towards, I think, Graves Park. But I don't know where I am right now. Well, this is a bit worrying because I seem to be going downhill now, back towards where I've just come from before I climbed that big hill. Hope I've not done that for nothing. Why am I going back downhill? I thought I'd have been going that way. Well, at least I know which area I'm in anyway. And I think just down here I can see a sign, a familiar sign, telling me to turn right. So I am on the right track after all. Walking through the middle of a golf course here. Oh, Beauchief Abbey. Didn't even know I was going to see this today. Obviously can't go in, but I think you can see 12th century footprint of the abbey this way. Shame we can't go in. One of these from 1876. I'll tell with that one. There you are. Hello, it's alright. That's most excited anyone's been to see me all day. Well, I think this is the right path, because I walked around the abbey and then it brought me out on this path, which I think is yeah, where it told me to turn right. So I'll just keep walking on here now. So let's have a look. It's 3:38. I reckon I've probably got about an hour to go, and it's going to get dark pretty soon. In fact, this time yesterday it was starting to get dark, so I think we're going to lose the light in the next half an hour. Well, that's the Beauchief Woods. So now this is going to bring me out on a road, and then I'm presuming I turn right and start heading uphill towards Graves Park and that area. I can see the sign already telling me to turn right, so and I can see that this road is going uphill. It's getting dark, my feet are okay. Let's hope we get this finished before it's completely dark. I've still got to walk through Graves Park, and I've still got to get to Graves Park. Oh, I can forget about Graves Park for a while, because I've got another wood to go through yet. Chancet Wood, coming up on my left. There we go. Oh, it's here. Oh, it smells like someone's cooking burgers. It smells amazing. It's making me want a burger. Unfortunately, I've already took my tea out for today. I'm having Thai sausage. Well, I'm still in Chancet Wood. About 10-15 minutes later. I've not done much uphill in here, so And as you can see, I'm losing the light now. I've still got Graves Park to go. I don't know if there'll be anything else before then, I don't know. I was expecting Graves Park to be the next place when I came out of Beauchief Woods, but no, I've got all this to do yet. I don't know how long this lasts for. I don't see any signs of it coming to an end anytime soon. So I think it's definitely going to be dark by the time I get to Graves Park. I'm definitely going to have a bath when I've finished all of this. Nice long soak. Rest the bones. I don't like going downhill. If I go downhill, it makes me think that I'm going to have to go back uphill. Well, I'm coming out on Chancet Wood now, onto another road, which I'm hoping will bring me up to Graves Park. It can't be much bloody longer, this thing. So I've just come out of here, which is the entrance to Chancet Woods, and I came to a sign that says "Welcome to Meadowhead," and Wood Seats is just there. So I've still got a right bloody trek. Oh dear. What a time to be alive. So I've just looked on the map, and just further up here, a left turn, and I'm in Graves Park, finally. And it's Christmas. Now I don't know whether it's because I now know that I'm about to enter Graves Park, and once I get through Graves Park, that's pretty much done. So I don't know whether it's that or that house that's just made me feel all Christmassy, but I've suddenly got second wind. So I picked up the pace. I can see the sign now telling me I'm about to turn left at this bus stop. We're not far from the finish now. Just got one last little bit to do, Graves Park, and then we're done. So let's hope I can get through to the other side of Graves Park before it turns to complete darkness. Oh, would you look at that? I'm learning how to use my GoPro. I've just knocked the ISO max up to 800. It was at 200. I turned it down to 200, so I got the ISO minimum at 100, and I did have the max set to 800. But what was happening is when I was walking around during the day and I was moving my camera, it kept going light and dark depending on how much sunlight there was, and it was kind of annoying. So I've knocked that right down to the max right down to 200. So I hope that that will solve that problem. But as I've come in here, the GoPro is obviously really dark, so I've set it back up to 800, and it's really lightened it up. And you can go up to, I think it's 3,200, but the quality does get really grainy. I'm not sure what the quality of this will be like, but at least it's lighter. It was practically pitch black here with the max set to 200, so at least we can just about see. There's not a great deal to see. More trees. Right, oh, let's get this done. So just to show you what I mean, this is the GoPro with the ISO max on at 200, and this is the ISO max set to 800. So on my preview it makes a big difference. Learning. Well, bizarrely enough, I know you probably can't see me because it's really getting dark now. That amazing bench, my first bench stop of the day, on cam anyway. And I was talking about how we got lost in the woods in the dark. And the person I was with that night, I just bumped into her on the bench down there. And she's done the Sheffield Round Walk as well today, so she's been about an hour in front of me the whole time. Well, not all of the time. She's not done the whole thing, because she's not hardcore like me. But anyway, I can smell chips. That's got to be a good sign, because where there's chips, or where there's the smell of chips, that means that someone's cooking chips. And ain't nobody cooking chips in here. So we must be coming to some houses, which means I think we're almost done. Well, I got confused then, because they're getting much harder to see. This is it. This is the last stretch. That's a bus stop, and that's a bus stop for a bus that will take me all the way back to Manor Top, which is where I want to be. But the start of the walk that I did earlier, where I started from earlier, is over there, just before the next bus stop. So I can't do the whole of the Sheffield Round Walk apart from the last 50 yards. So I'm going to risk missing the bus, because I have to get back to where I started from. So fingers crossed time now. And there we are. 8 hours later, pretty much bang on. So, and I think there should be a bus due. Yeah, there's a bus due in 8 minutes. So I've timed that perfectly, because I think we're only, well, what are the heavy hour? Yeah, the next one is in an hour and 10 minutes. So if I'd have just missed that one, I'd have been having to walk for a tram, and I think that's about half an hour walk from here. So certainly good timing. So yeah, the Sheffield Round Walk. So it took me 8 hours, and I did stop at the end of each section, but not for long, you know, just 5 minutes or so. So it's a good long walk. I've really enjoyed it, to be honest. The signing of it is absolutely fantastic. At no point did I get lost. There were just a couple of bits where I just had to check the map just to make sure, because I couldn't spot the sign. But apart from that, you can just do it, just join it at any point of the walk, and just walk the whole, you know, do the whole thing, or do it in sections. Most people do it in sections. Not many people are crazy enough to do it all in one go. But yeah, that was good. I don't know how I'm going to top that one, because there's not many walks that long, certainly in Sheffield, and or even in the surrounding areas, not that I can get to with public transport. So anyway, now I'm going to wait for this bus. Hope it's not going to be late. I'm going to go to Manor Top, get myself a bottle of wine. I'm going to have a bottle of wine, a bath, and some Thai food, and I'm going to chill the hell out. So hope you've enjoyed these videos. I've enjoyed making them. It's been a lot of fun, this walk, and yeah, so see you on the next one, wherever that is.